There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, their place in the standings would be a disappointment for just about any team, but especially one with such high expectations.
And that's what's been so hard for this team and its fans. Those expectations, the hopes were so high for them coming into.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying to shift their offense toward ball movement.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. And now Washington's starting group. Backcourt guards, it'll be Wall and Beal. Wallace is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Bryant in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, the perimeter filled up by Leonard and George. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. And it's Paul in at the 1. And tonight, two clubs, Steve, that love to work their half-court sets. What can fans expect when they watch this one?
These are two unique teams. We don't see too many slow-paced teams these days, Kevin. But what you can expect is the teams trying to dominate the paint on the offensive end and on the defensive end.
Hey, yo, get on Wall.
Paul against Wall. Over Paul. Misses off the right iron. Leonard the bounce pass. Paul dishes to Leonard. Outside for Jordan. Paul left side. Shot clock at 5. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Pass to Hachimura. And it's Beal in the corner. 17-foot shot on the way. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
And that one falls for Beal. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
The shot's good.
The way Paul uses pace, the way he uses angles, absolutely fantastic.
Wall finds Hachimura. Back to Wall. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Ball's knocked loose. 18 feet out. Another one falls to the Clippers.
The versatility of George, a terrific jump shooter off the catch and off the bounce.
Outside, Beal. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. That one falls.
Defense has Beal well covered inside, but he can get aggressive and fights his way through for that shot.
Paul looking around. And Leonard has it in the corner. Griffin trying to get open, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
To the middle, and again the turnover by the Wizards. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
From 13, kept alive. Here's Griffin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you, that's the one thing. Hustle. Blake just outworking everyone to the ball.
Outside, Beal. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. George up top. Jumps up. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Wizards trail by 7. All with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento over Paul. Wall's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Leonard against Beal. Down low. Here's Jordan. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Size and strength of DeAndre Jordan, brushing off the defender.
Outside, Beal. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got his second basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Oh, I had a chance to check out the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 25 points per game last season, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists.
But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. And they say this touch by Bryant. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In the third position, the Wizards.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
On defense, Washington. They trail by 11. Leonard draws the double. Pops it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To end the cold streak. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Now Paul. Outside Griffin. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Jordan, high post. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
There's the pass to Hachimura. Passes it to Bryant. Over Jordan. And that one comes up a bit short.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Leonard, the pass to Paul. Back to Leonard. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Hachimura. Pass to Beal. Takes a 3, and it's sent back by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is George. Last game out, he had 14. Right side, Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Hachimura. He dishes it to Bryant. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it to Wall. Over Paul. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Bryant.
And passing lanes just get wider for Wall when he's knocking down jumpers. And that's an important shot for him.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lobs it up for Jordan. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant. George against Hachimura. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. For the Wizards, checked in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Brown in for Hachimura. Clippers leading by 11. And the pass to Griffin. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Jordan atop the key. To the paint, unloads from 13. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Washington. Outside, Beal. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Paul passes to Leonard. It's Jordan on the wing. 1 second left. Up and in on the way. Jordan's got 8 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. He still hasn't been able to solve their defense. Back to the action after this word. John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates.
Well, Craig, we've seen plenty of other play, and the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Washington making some changes. Clippers leading by 17. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Harrell is out there with Jordan. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Mann in at the 3. Jordan the pass to Mann. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Passes to Hachimura. Beal with it. Lob pass to Bryant. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Man gets the bucket.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Pass to Hachimura. Pass to Beal from downtown. Hits the three-point bomb. Beal's got 10 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused to the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Inside, here's Bryant, and he gets it to go. Bryant's got his second bucket of the night.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And it's Jordan with the jam.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
1:30 left here in the second. Outside, Beal. Back to Wall. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
It's Jordan on the wing. Left side, Redick. Loads it up there for Harrell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Wall against Beverly. And Wall kicks to Beal. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And yes, it's good.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Bradley Beal. One shot.
Free throw good, Beal. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the pass to Jordan. And Redick kicks to Beverly. "13 feet away." That one, no good. Great D that time from Beal. Wizards trail by 15. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Baseline jumper. Redick with the rebound. Here's man. Feeds it to Harrell. And Harrell slams it down hard.
Big man, love when Harrell takes off like this to drop the hammer.
Here's Bryant, and it's blocked by Jordan. And they get it back. And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So on the floor for Washington, backcourt guards, it'll be Wall and Beal. Rui Hachimura out there with Wallace, and it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here is Hachimura. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Beal up top. He's covered by Leonard.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Ball against ball. Outside Jordan. Oh, Griffin in position and taken away by Wallace. Here's Beal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good. Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Bryant. Wizards passing it around. Here's Beal. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And they pick up 2.
Against physical defense, Griffin showing off his power. Nice play.
Passes it to Hachimura. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Clippers leading by 16. Ball outside. It calls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Ball passes to Hachimura. Pass to Beal. Wallace trying to break free. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Hachimura.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
George against Hachimura. With a step back. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. George has got 10 points. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%, and he seems to be getting better with age.
George against Hachimura. Jordan inside. Right side, Griffin. Over Wallace. Griffin inside. Wallace covering. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That is in Blake Griffin's DNA, dunking on guys.
Pass to Hachimura. All taking his time here. Beal gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got 12 points in just the second half.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Left side, Jordan. Kicks it out to Paul. The feed to Jordan. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You really have to hit DeAndre if you want to prevent him from scoring sometimes. He is just so strong down there in the paint.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And the free throw, no good. Wizards trail by 17. The tray. Kispert, no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Clippers. On the wing, George. Covered by Smith. Jordan kicks to Griffin. Back to Jordan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 14 points for Jordan.
Earning every dollar of that big contract tonight. Jordan's been a force on both ends.
Paul against Smith. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Unafraid to take it inside. Ish challenging the defender. Comes out a winner.
Paul against Smith. Paul dishes to Leonard. Jordan high post. Left side, George. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Brown feeling it out a bit. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Leonard attacking, and the shot goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smith against Paul. Baseline try, and it's Smith missing. Clippers leading by 19. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Paul against Smith. To the paint. Here's Jordan. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Washington calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers.
Checking in for the Wizards.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The pass to Beal. Bryant with it. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season.
Come on, Kevin. Bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Wizards now. Here's Wall. Softly drops in the floater. That's 10 points for John Wall.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Landry Shamet. He's out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Back to Jordan. And he banks in the layup. And that's 18 points for Jordan.
Used to operating in a crowd there, Jordan simply overpowers his man.
Outside, Beal. Back to Wall. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The 3 at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Right side, Jordan. Pass to Shamet. From deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Hachimura. And it's Beal in the corner. And it's blocked.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Jordan, the pass to Redick. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shamet with it. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Now, Redick. Jordan, high post. Shamet on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Now, here's Wall. Up top, Hachimura. On the wing, Bryant. Outside, Wall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And guys, what do you think about the offense? So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.